Morning Show.
Muy buenos días, bienvenidos todos al Sugar City Morning Show para hoy jueves 30 de agosto. ¿Qué tal? Buenos días, ¿cómo se encuentran? Good morning and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show. Today is Thursday, almost the end of month. Tomorrow is the end of month. Today is the 30th of August and it is exactly 2 minutes after 7 o'clock. I trust that today is turning out as beautiful as you planned for it to be. We are transmitting live from Nortevisión, Channel 10, here on San Lorenzo Road in Trial Farm, and we have arrangements with different cable companies which permits our signal to be seen throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours. But importantly enough, we are also transmitting live from the tower, which is through an on-air channel, Channel 10, and this is a free service for the northern part of the country of Belize. But it is only available if you live within a 25-mile radius, 25-mile or so radius from the tower. So if you live in areas like Trial Farm, obviously, Guinea Grass, Douglas, San Antonio, you're watching Channel 10 absolutely clear, and importantly enough as well, absolutely free. Buenos días, compañeros, como dije en inglés, es un gran gusto saludarles y deseándoles todo lo mejor para el día de hoy. Hoy es jueves, el 30 de agosto, estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en Orange Rock, orgullosamente de Orange Rock, y tenemos arreglos con distintas compañías proveedoras de señal de cable que permite que nuestra señal se vea de una punta al otro del país. Pero también importantemente, estamos transmitiendo gratis desde la torre aquí en Trial Farm. Y si vives dentro de una circunvecindad de 25 millas alrededor de la torre, estás viendo Canal 10 completamente gratis. Y esto es un servicio gratis que la empresa hace para el beneficio de la gran gente del norte del país. Compañeros, bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Como siempre, vamos a dar continuación a este programa con una oración, porque hoy, otra vez, estamos vivos. Y no porque ayer le dimos gracias, quiere decir que hoy no le debemos de dar gracias. Es algo que a diario debemos de hacer, porque a diario Él nos da y nos ama, y a diario en torno le debemos de agradecer. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones, por la vida, la salud, las fuerzas, por nuestras familias, por nuestras amistades, por aquellas personas muy importantes en nuestras vidas. Gracias por esto, Padre. Te lo agradezco. Te pido que nos continúes bendiciendo y que al mismo tiempo nosotros podamos empezar a ser dignos de todas esas bendiciones. Porque nosotros estamos recibiendo y dando gracias, pero no hacemos nada para ser dignos de esas bendiciones. Padre, que podamos reconocer y darnos cuenta de que debemos de entonces, que tú nos amas incondicionalmente y que siquiera podemos empezar a hacer un bien para otros, para empezar a ser dignos de todas esas bendiciones. Padre, te pido como siempre para los enfermos en los hospitales, en las calles, en las cárceles. Te pido como siempre para los ancianos que están desamparados, también los niños desamparados, y por todos nosotros también que tenemos una necesidad u otra. Te pido hoy, Padre, en particular, para serenidad, para aceptar las cosas que no puedo cambiar. Valor para cambiar las cosas que sí puedo cambiar, y sabiduría para poder reconocer la diferencia entre uno y el otro. Súper importante. Te bendecimos, Padre, te alabamos, te adoramos siempre. Amén. Buenos días de nuevo, las 7:06. Me imagino que ya estarás moviendo los frijolitos, el pirispac, o tostando tu pan, o tus tortillas, haciendo tus tortillas. Que goces el desayuno, que la pases muy bien. Vamos a saludar, vamos a enviar saludos atentos a todas las personas que cumplen años. Hoy, Juan, mi buen amigo, ¿qué tal? Que la pases muy, muy bien. Hoy y siempre. También a aquellas personas que están celebrando aniversarios. Yo sé que mucha gente tiene cumpleaños en el mes de septiembre, como dije aquel día. No sé por qué razón, pero septiembre es el mes cuando más cumpleaños hay. No sé. Y el 15, 16 de septiembre es el día cuando más gente cumple años. Es simplemente un poquito de información ahí que logré descubrir. Perdón. También quiero, antes de ir a la pausa, como siempre, agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, Telemedia, The Bigger Better Network, Gillett's Meat Shop, Government of Belize Information Service, Belize Tourist Board, Belize Marketing and Development Corporation. A propósito, estarán aquí mañana ellos. German Vega and Sons Imports Limited, Vega Imports, de aquí de Orinjoa, Vega Distributors del Benque, y Our Stores. Y todas estas empresas nos apoyan con sus anuncios y le agradecemos fuertemente ese apoyo. Cuando son las 7:08, vamos a una pausa a este momento y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes con mucho y mucho más. No se vayan.
Today. Now available in Corozal. Coming soon to San Ignacio.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillett's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk. From Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. Up today. Now available in Corozal. Coming soon to San Ignacio.
5.0. 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rostras, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Son las 7:13 minutos. Compañeros, es un gran gusto de darle la bienvenida, los buenos días y la bienvenida a nuestro buen amigo mutuo, el señor Robert Checky Usher. Checky, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
And thank you for the mister. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, Nebula Mole.
Okay.
Going to be Nafi Tines.
Going to be Nafi.
You suppose that what he got? Going to be Nafi Tines.
Oh, what do you go?
What he got?
What he got?
What he got?
What does that mean?
Same to you.
Same to you. What he got?
What he got? Good morning, though. It's a lovely, beautiful Thursday, Emmanuel.
Yes.
You know, it's a lovely morning. You know, funny how the days are going by. We are approaching the end of August.
Already.
Tomorrow.
Already.
Yes. Yeah.
Already.
Yeah,
it's incredible how quickly the time is flying, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't want to be sounding like a scratched record, but tomorrow is the end of month. Tomorrow is the end of August.
Tomorrow
and on Saturday is the 1st of September.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, have you been hearing any September music on the radio already?
We blast them.
You did blast them?
I got
So
them. They're supposed to be on right now up on the radio station.
Oh, really?
Yes, because you see, Emmanuel, the only one month celebration, only one
For
month.
patriotic songs.
Yes, so we put there and we start to play there from early, you know. We play there from early because people need to hear it. We need to listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Universal Radio.
Universal Radio, the Blast Lee. Wait, what's the name of that song?
This is a
Abel's
medley.
March?
Yeah.
Abel's March?
Yeah. It's a medley that was done by Romancito Pule.
Oh, okay.
It's an electro song, but it's the same patriotic songs.
It's the same patriotic songs.
So then they play all morning.
Okay,
Then 11
good.
o'clock once again we are cranking up again.
Congratulations.
You know, we have to play them, and
Yes, and I wish that we had songs not only in English but in Spanish as well.
yeah, that's true.
The other day, as I mentioned to you, there was, and I was quite surprised. I haven't told you yet, but I think I haven't told you. But I was on Facebook and I saw a song written. I saw the label of a song, and then I consequently listened to the song. It is a couple of Cuban guys who wrote a song honoring Belize.
Oh, yeah?
It is a salsa, salsa, salsa. Salsa como si estuvieras en Varadero, en La Habana, Cuba.
What's the lyrics leading to?
I do have an idea. I think I remember Belize, lugar de playas bonitas, de gente bonita. Si quieres venir a gozar, ven a Belize.
Yeah.
And so forth and so forth and so forth. Right?
Yeah.
But la música es contagiosa. Especialmente si te gusta el pachangón, la salsa, te va a encantar esa. El único problemita que yo tuve con Neo es que la imagen, ya sabes, the video for it shows pictures that are not Belize.
Yeah, that is wrong.
You know?
Because if you try sell Belize, then you should show what Belize have, because you know what disappoint people when they're
exactly, and it has large mountains and by the seashore, and we unfortunately don't have.
There is no need to be hiding Belize because we have beautiful scenes
exactly,
here, right?
Exactly.
So
that is a little. I would remove all of those scenes and I would put in something completely Belizean.
Yeah.
And I think that at the end of the day,
it will go well.
It will go well.
Yeah.
But then again, you see, it does not have to be salsa. It does not have to be Cubans who wrote the songs. It should be us Belizeans who write the songs.
And we got good Latin people.
We have good Latin people. ¿Qué pasó? Por eso es la razón que cuando viene el 10 de septiembre, la gente hispana se siente completamente fuera de contacto con lo que está sucediendo. ¿Ok? Ellos ni les van ni les viene de los Baymen porque dicen esa cosa, nosotros no sabemos de eso.
Yeah.
No podemos celebrar eso porque no es parte de nuestra historia, no es parte de nuestra cultura.
Yeah.
Vamos a hablar la plena, neta verdad. Claro, se nos impone como beliceños aprender todo lo que es el himno nacional.
Yep.
It's imposed on us, and we should gladly accept it because it's our national anthem.
Yeah.
But if we have an affinity towards it, do we have a relationship with it? No, we don't.
Yeah, I believe
for the most part, I'm speaking generally.
Yeah, I think that like how September they come in, they should get like probably like two set of musician, artists, authors, and say you get one from Belmopan going up that way to Punta Gorda, San Ignacio, and Riga. And you get one next one from this side going to Belize, San Pedro and Corozal. Get one set of musicians, both in English and Spanish. School is opening, have them visit the schools and have a set of patriotic songs that they can perform at the school as an assembly. Go to the school and you play their song there, all the traditional songs, the independent song, and make them understand what it is. You go to the primary schools there. If you can't do all of them, and one day you gather them at one, maybe a community center or something, and play the music so they could have it in and there and get the school to sing along the national anthem with the group. You know, make it happen. Make the month be patriotic, not only by putting up our flags, which is good that people put up their flags and wave their flags. They put their color. They take the opportunity for the team to do business, which is good because we have to make Wali business too. But bring out the music. Bring the music in at the schools.
That's right.
And share it. You understand? I believe it would be something good. Not you don't have to run it only until the 21st. Run it for the whole month of September.
Patriotic month.
Right. Run it for the whole month of September. Have one group on that side and one group on this side. Visit the schools and let them learn about our history. Because they have a lot about the history. Some of the patriotic song, like Abel's March and the other 10th day of September. But then some people just hear it was a 10th day of hippie parade that most of the people hear. They don't hear they don't listen to the stanzas for the song. But if you will take them into the school and have some little explanation.
Now you said something that is very important. Teach the history of Belize. Good Lord, how relevant that is, because I'll be honest with you, a number of times we learn more about the history of other countries and we don't have teaching about our own country of Belize. Let's take.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Gentlemen,
Good morning,
you
sir.
were talking about the patriotic song.
Yes, sir.
I was impressed to see on the night when I saw the business hour on Love FM, where a crowd of about 20 inmates of the Kobe Foundation were singing the national anthem with heart, soul, and mind. And it was sung the way it's supposed to be sung.
Yes.
Our national anthem is a march. It's not the way a lot of other people want to portray it in a ballad or in a bolero. No, our national anthem is a march.
Yeah.
We want to imitate. It is a march. We want to imitate the Americans where we go soprano. We go. No. Our national anthem is a march, and that is the way it's supposed to be sung and played.
Yes,
and I was so touched by seeing this about 20 inmates with a Belizean flag in front of them in their uniform from the Kobe Foundation singing this national anthem.
At attention as well. There was at attention.
That's right, at attention as well. And I think that's all radio stations and television stations supposed to be playing this type of the way the national anthem is being played.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And I give kudos to Love FM that at 10 minutes to 12 every day they play this song with these inmates.
Yes.
You know, it's so chilling.
Yes.
And that's a way of showing patriotism to our Belizean. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I saw that
you heard it?
Yeah, I saw the video and I heard it, that the members from the Colby Foundation, and they also have one with Dr. Rene Villanueva, who does a little speech from some scenes in Belmopan, talking about the different stanzas in the national anthem. You know, he is narrating it, and he does a good, you know, he's good when it comes to speech, right? So the man do a very good narration of the Belizean national anthem, and they are showing some scenes from Belmopan and other scenes. I hope you will see it one of these days. It's very, very well put together, and the one with the color, that call about the one from the Colby Foundation, all of them, they're in the uniform or suit, whatever they use at the prison, the orange, and they add attention, and they sing the national anthem. You know what? All of them know all the words, and they sing it very, very good. You know? So that is coming in September with a hope that it'll continue right through. And like the caller say, yes, we have to commend Love FM for doing that, because it's something great. Like you are always saying, hey, where's the patriotism? Where is the attention when we have...
Where is the love for country?
Yeah, because like I mentioned a couple days ago, that one time we go out there, go celebrate. They're not only about carnival, you know why you go out there to celebrate. The important, I believe the most important thing of a celebration is the official ceremonies. Then after that, you have a reason for celebrating all the speeches you have heard.
And the irony of it all is that people are saying, ojalá que se apuren con esta tontera para que podamos empezar la pachanga. Pero qué tontería.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yes. We go play the Chetomal most of the time for the 15 of September for the Grito. And when that ceremony starts, everything shut down. Everything. Ferris wheel, everything shut down. Mechanical rides, people where they sell everything shut down. And
the only rides up there is sell hand over fist. And China they sell and they make nice while the national anthem is playing. And yo estoy retando este año. I'm challenging the master of ceremonies and also the organizing committee.
What will do?
Please ensure and call out people. If you having the national anthem being played, for God's sake, stop.
What would you
tell your pick this stop roundabout?
What would be your position if you're the master of ceremonies? You tell these people.
You wouldn't want me up there.
And they keep on walking around and they keep on selling. Will you still proceed?
It's only after trying and trying and trying that I would proceed.
Okay.
But I would definitely give it a try at least a number of times and ask the assistance of the police department and ask this and appeal to people's sense of patriotism and tell them, por favor, podemos tener un poco de respeto para el himno nacional. Por favor, señoras, párense, jóvenes, dejen de estar andando caminando, por favor, y voy a pedirle a la policía, por favor, que nos atienda, que no solo estén parados como estatuas, que por favor díganle a los chinos y a todos que estén en la cuadra ahí, que cierren o que paren de vender cerveza, porque tenemos que... Problemas severos necesitan soluciones severas. Y ahorita, eso es un problema severo. No hay respeto para el himno nacional. No hay respeto para nada. Les vale madre. ¿Tú crees que al chino le importa? ¿Tú crees que a los de Happy Days les importa algo? Ellos simplemente lo que les importa es vender. Okay?
But Emmanuel, check this out. You could say it starts from home and it goes further to the school. You can see the age of persons that stand at attention for the national anthem and the raising of the flag. You could see the age of people. So what? When we used to go to school in time, they used to teach us about attention, about respect. What is the curriculum like in school now? They still teach it in a school, or when they teach it at school, the students, they not understand, they're not interested. Is it delivered the right way to catch their attention? You understand what I'm saying? Because the persons from way back, yes, they stand at attention when they hear the anthem, and they don't understand. They got the people that will sing it as well. But then you have the next one, they got them boombox, turn all out with some kind of hip-hop music they play and carnival songs, and so meantime people sing the national anthem. So I don't know if we need to go back to school and make the school and start to teach it the right way and say, hey, when this thing happen, attention, no care where you're there. No care where you're there.
Yo, te voy a contar algo. I'm going to share something with you. I was the master of ceremonies at a function earlier this year. And when the national time for the beginning and the national anthem was being sung, some people stood up and some others didn't even bother to stand up.
They were sitting down?
Sitting down. I called them out.
You called them out?
I called them out.
They never get back to you?
Me no cave the get back. It's not about, I don't care. Honest to God, I don't care if they got mad with me.
It's not about you, right?
It's not about me, it's about them.
Yeah. Yes. So everybody stand up at...
Yes, I said, please, can you stand up? Ladies, can you please stand up? They looked at me kind of funny and go like... Pero I said, you. No, man, es tiempo de respetar el himno nacional. Y si un poquito se logra, vamos a ir cambiando poco a poco la mentalidad. Vamos a ir cambiando poquito a poco ese completo desrespeto. Tenemos que aprender a amar nuestro país y lo que representa nuestro país. El himno, la bandera y todo eso. Por eso me gusta mucho cuando tenemos personas que llaman acerca de la bandera que está aquí, está todo rota y es una vergüenza. Hay protocolo para la bandera, porque son cosas sagradas por decir. No vas a tener una bandera todo rota, todo ahí despedazándose. Y a las personas que se les encarga el trabajo de ver sobre eso, ni siquiera tienen idea que deben de bajarlo a las 6 de la tarde y subirlo a las 6 de la mañana. O de que tan pronto ya se rompa la bandera porque nada dura, toda una eternidad, pues hay que cambiarlo también.
Yes. Yep.
¿Me entiendes?
Just like when I have the inspection of the guard of honor. People, they make nice. But the plan, well, also going to touch. For sell chicken.
I pass by there almost every weekend when I go over to my uncle's.
Okay, well,
we
are saying this morning if we have to go to touch for cook this morning, or he has some roots that they grow. You're going to be that touch?
When I'm going to touch.
Hello.
Morning, Delby.
You look like...
Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel. How are you?
I'm doing quite well, actually. Kind of riled up a bit, but I'm doing fine otherwise. Thank you. How are you doing?
I am doing good, actually. I can't complain. I'm sad. Morning, Mr. Checky.
Good morning, Delve. Good morning. Good morning. I think I hear some rooster today. It looked like it never worked out.
The rooster and the orange rock right now.
Oh, me and Manuel going to touch later.
Okay.
But morning, girl, morning. Morning, how things on the island?
Another at the island either. Actually, I'm on my way to Cayo, so.
What you da girl enjoy your holiday? That is
good.
Good.
Like drifts, eh?
You done fix up your classroom already?
Yes, Mr. Checky. I had last week and this week up yesterday to fix up my classroom.
Since you're on your way, Delve, will not waste much time because sometime on the highway the signal drops, so make we go right into the poem so you don't lose signal.
Go, yes. Alright. This one I have entitled Don't Take It for Granted. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't take it for granted. I wake up in the morning and I see the sunshine. I hear the wind blowing and the branches lashing against the rooftop, the dogs barking in time. I open these eyes and I take a deep breath. It is then that I am reminded that I am loved. I say a prayer, I give God thanks, and I make my way about the day. I spend the time with kids who are entrusted to me to show the way. I sit with them to have a meal. At that point, in that moment, I'm reminded that I am loved. The day is done, he leads me home, safe and secure and never alone. Though my family is far, God sticks to me closer than a friend. I settle down, knees on the ground. It is then I am reminded that I am loved. Every breath that we take is one that could have been the other way. Every step that we make should be treasured, for many are being cut off each day. Every meal that we eat should be blessed, as there are many presently in need. Every person that we get to spend time with should be treasured. One day God will want them back indeed. It's not good looks, good deed, or even good fortune that brings us each morning at the dawn of light. It is a good grace of God and His great love that guides us safely throughout the night. Don't take it for granted.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Delve, and have yourself an enjoyable trip.
Are you on the bus? Or are you in a private vehicle?
Bus, actually. I'm not sure if you heard all of it.
Yeah, I heard all the green at the back. You know?
Yeah, we hear the entire poem, though. We hear the entire poem.
Well, I particularly like it. I want to just quickly comment. I think it's so, it strikes the head right at the nail. One of the things that I've always said that we humans do a lot is we take everything for granted. We're going to wake up tomorrow. We're going to have our mothers and our fathers with us forever. We are going to always be economically all right. And then it turns out that one day everything just crumbles down. You lose your parents, you're run broke, you do this, and then we don't know how to respond. That is the problem. Because when we don't know how to respond, then we are at a loss. But if we had a different mindset, and if we had said every day, thank you God for giving this to me, then we begin to appreciate what we have. So when we lose it, we don't feel it that hard. You know? So thank you very much for that poem.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Delve. Have yourself a great trip and enjoy. Yeah, all right. So Delve is on the bus. Yep. The time is 24 away from 8 p.m. To see if we could get the Belize.
Yes, let's get to the Weather Bureau, because one thing I want to know is ¿cómo va a estar el tiempo en hoy y mañana, viernes, y el sábado y el domingo? Bueno, aunque es algo extendido el sábado y domingo, pero a propósito voy a ir a pasar unos cuantas horas con el primo ahí en Petville area. Buenos días, Eloy. Buenos días, Rose. ¿Cómo se encuentran? Un atento saludo a toda la familia.
If it rain, if it don't rain, if the sun shine, if it's hot or it's just cool, that's still good weather. Because bad weather for you, that's good weather for somebody else, right?
Yes. Good morning. This is the general weather forecast for today, the Thursday, the 30th of August. And the general situation is described as generally fair weather prevails over the country of Belize. The 24-hour forecast. Mostly sunny today and partly cloudy tonight with only isolated showers and the chance of an isolated thunderstorm. However, a few more showers and thunderstorms will affect the Toledo district later tonight into tomorrow morning. So not the northern districts, the Toledo district. Very pointed remark. Toledo district later tonight into tomorrow morning. The winds blowing from the east at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state light chop to choppy. Temperatures, wow. I must be wondering where I'm going, wow. Along the coast, a high of 88 degrees and a low of 80 degrees. Inland, we're going all the way up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 74. Let me break there a bit. 95 ambient temperature. Feels like temperature about 105 with the high humidity that we have in the air during the months of August, July, August, September. So please be careful. In the hills, they're going up to 82 degrees Fahrenheit as a high and a low of 70 degrees as a low. For the outlook for Friday and Friday night is for similar weather conditions to continue. And the sun sets today at 6:07. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank forecaster Ronald Gordon. Buenos días. Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, jueves 30 de abril. Y si te estás preguntando cómo va a estar hoy y mañana, pues no te puedo decir tanto acerca de mañana, pero te puedo decir de que hoy tendremos buen tiempo. Buen tiempo en que no se está pronosticando tormentas, pero hoy estará soleado, es muy, muy, muy soleado, parcialmente nublado por la noche, con simplemente chubascos aislados y la posibilidad de una tormenta aislada. Sin embargo, se espera de que en el sur, en Toledo, habrá mucho más chubascos y tormentas afectando ese distrito, más luego por la noche, y también, no solo por la noche, pero hasta por la mañana temprano. ¿Okay? Los vientos del este 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar ligeramente agitado, temperaturas por la costa, una máxima de 88 grados Fahrenheit por la costa y una mínima de 80 grados. Y en el interior, una máxima de 95 grados y una mínima de 74. Dense cuenta de que es la temperatura ambiental, es más, 95 grados, pero se va a sentir como si fuera en exceso de 105 grados por la humedad que está generalmente presente en el ambiente durante el mes de julio, agosto, septiembre. Es fuerte la humedad y eso es lo que te hace sudar horriblemente y se te pega la ropa y te sientes bastante incómodo. ¿Okay? Se espera que mañana, viernes y viernes por la noche, tengamos buen tiempo. Así que no se está pronosticando ninguna tormenta para el día de hoy ni mañana aquí en el área del norte. En el sur sí habrá la posibilidad de tormentas, pero aquí en el norte, en el centro del país, no. Tendremos buen tiempo. Y le damos las gracias a Ronald Gordon por esa información y también agradeciéndole a las otras personas trabajando en el Met Service, porque yo les digo algo, ponen ese reporte desde antes de las 6 de la mañana, lo cual indica que pues tuvieron que estar ahí mucho antes de las 6 para compilar la información, para ponerlo en el sitio web, y entonces eso indica que han estado en su chamba desde mucho antes de las 5 de la mañana, algunas veces. Y hay que reconocer a esas personas que están ahí haciendo su chamba, su trabajo desde mucho antes. Cuando nosotros todavía estamos amochaditos, ellos ya están haciendo su chamba. Felicidades.
It's time for us to go on our
Sí, vamos a una pausa, las 7:42. Estaremos de vuelta con ustedes luego de estos anuncios.
Attention all parents and students. A&R Stores countrywide announced the arrival of their back-to-school inventory. If you need school bags and knapsacks, say no more. A&R Stores have the largest assortment of knapsacks in the country with brands like Jansport, Capsule and Everest, famous for their resistance and durability. If you need school supplies, A&R Stores have everything, yes, everything you'll need, such as exercise books, composition books, lunch bags, folders, and a whole range of school supplies and arts and craft material. A&R Stores, your #1 store for back-to-school supplies. Visit them at any of their 8 locations. A&R Store, where our prices make the difference.
Kenneth Richards, and I'm representing Silver Plus, where we provide sales for cell phones and cell phone servicing and also TV repairs. We use the net a lot to download softwares and different programs for the servicing of our devices. We need something more reliable and stable. Previous internet that we've been using had a lot of droppage. Sometimes it was non-existent for a couple hours. We are a service-minded company and we need to get our products out and servicing out as quick as possible. Now with the Diginet service, surfing the web looking for stuff for customers has improved our time and everything. Software downloads or software uploads, communicating with your customers and transferring large files, and improve our service on a wide spectrum of services that we provide. Anyone that's internet-based and service-driven, I would recommend Diginet to everyone in Belize.
Now available in Corozal. Coming soon to San Ignacio.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rostrands, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Rostrands.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 13 minutes before 8 o'clock. Buenos días, ¿cómo se encuentran? Bienvenidos todos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Son las 8 menos 13 minutos. Checky?
Yeah, Pa, before we go to our next story, I would like to ask persons out there, people like party and so, or like have fun, to please support the University of Belize. They are doing a fundraiser for scholarships. They are giving out scholarships, and they are finding a way to try to see how they can do fundraiser to fund these scholarships for persons to attend UB. They did one last year, and one of the young lady that received one of the scholarship was one of the talk shows last week, you know. But they will be having an inclusive fete. UB's it's the second president's all-inclusive inclusive fete, but it says endowment fund fete. Right? It happens this Saturday at the Princess in Belize City. Want to ask people to come out and support, and at the same time, you see, like when they ask for something, it's good that you give something back. So they are not only asking to sponsor scholarship, they are doing a investment, a fundraiser ball, and they want you to come and have fun, and at the same time you are contributing. Persons that will be performing is LJ. LJ is a Belizean. He's from Rockstone Pan, but he now lives in Lancaster, Palmdale in California. He does reggae music, right? Then we'll be having Oscar B. Oscar B was one of the headliner from Byron Lee and the Dragonaires.
And I must say, what a way to go from Rockstone Pan to Lancaster,
yes.
California. Is a hell of a long way.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
And Oscar B is one of the headliner for Byron Lee. If you remember, that sounds like, hold on today, Big Chuck. Yeah, he know the man, raga, 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 raga.
Okay, all right.
Out channel song there. He's one of the headliner. Then we got Pluto Shervington from Jamaica. Sunday gonna jump on a minibus. I really late, but it's not my fault. Ram good liver, good for make.
Okay, I know that song.
Yeah, so
I know that song.
He will be there.
Ram good liver, good for make manish water.
Yeah, ram good liver, good for make manish water.
Okay,
right?
All right.
I got song Your Honor. It was inside the closet. Mine and I own business. So these people will be there performing, and then we have Oscar B. Like I tell you, we have Gil Harris 7 from Corozal. We have Youth Connection Band representing Orange Walk, and you can get your tickets. It starts from 9 until 2 a.m. at the Princess. Food and drinks included. It's an inclusive fete. So when you buy your ticket, everything is inclusive. You don't have to think about buying. You could put down your wallet and party, because inclusive you get for drink and eat and everything. You know.
So get for drink and eat. I don't think that you're gonna go drink Blue Label all night.
No, yeah.
I guess there will be a limit.
Yeah. So you know, so it's good, and the tickets are VIP is $150, and Ultra VIP is $250, and I believe they have General as well. But one ask people not only to, you know, and not only to party, but to support the cause. It's a very good cause when it comes to scholarship, right?
And a lot of people would say, what? $150? $250? You know where I could do with $250? I know you could do a lot with $250. That's not the point. I know you can. But put it all in perspective.
Yeah.
Tú puedes gastar, yo puedo gastar $150 así rapidito. ¿Ok? Pero, y al final del día, quizás no tenga yo nada que mostrar por ello. Pero si viene un estudiante que necesita de dinero y estás tú dispuesto a donar los $150 para ayudar a esa persona a lograr una educación, pues qué mejor. So I take time out to call out as well a lot of those people who have lots of money to please donate. Because the way I see it here, we're not a philanthropic society. It's not like in other countries where Mr. and Mrs. Wayne XYZ died and they left their money all to the UB Endowment Fund. When last you heard that?
Boy, that's true, because UB is, when you say it's an affordable institution, it's an affordable institution because you get good learning there. So it's a good thing for them to be giving out scholarships now. But they have to do fundraising, and they're not going around and say, all right, we're sitting down at the park, make una call and give a donation.
And it's not only for scholarships that you have an endowment fund, but remember that also the general growth of the university.
Right.
I just want to quickly tell you that there are some universities in the States like Harvard, Yale, that have huge endowment funds because Mr. and Mrs. Vanderbilt and Mr. and Mrs. this and Mr. and Mrs. Rockefeller left so many millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to the university. Yes, they did. And they left for their kids as well, but they left a huge amount to the university.
It's to grow the university.
To grow the university, all right? So that they can get good professors, so that they can get into competing with the other large universities and say, tell you what, I want this this professor. How much does it cost? It's $80,000 a year. Bring them, I'll pay it for the benefit of the people who go there. We want a new science and technology building. Yeah, well, I have to go big for it. No, the endowment fund has money for it, so let's build a new building for the benefit of the students, for the benefit of the country. You know? So you have universities that have big, big money, but we here not get to that stage yet where we say, tell you what, gracias a Dios me ha bendecido fuertemente, ahora tengo bastante dinero, quisiera yo donar $25,000 al endowment fund de UB. No, ¿qué va? Nunca va.
Right.
Tenemos que pensar así.
Maybe in the future when I see one UB right at Orange Walk, and it will be more affordable for parents. We have to send their students all the way to Belmopan or in Corozal, because Corozal have one section, but because they have one in Punta Gorda, they have one in Belmopan. Maybe Orange Walk might get one.
All of that. But that only comes when you have a strong endowment fund that it can help fund all of these projects.
Yeah, so make we support, make we go to the fete and we ram goat liver all night. Pa, someone say, Emmanuel, when will we hear the national anthem in this show? I think that's what we're working on right now.
We're working on that right now. You read my mind. You read my mind. I think that next week we will have, we will take it on as the first week of September to try to have different shows that promote civic pride. And I'm hoping to get people as well that will help us with flag protocols. In other words, how to treat the flag, how to fold it, how to treat it in general when it's in our parade, and so forth, and the general respect that is due to the flag. Okay, how do you exhibit it, and all of that. So I think that's coming up for sometime next week, Monday or Tuesday. But I'd also like to invite certain people who are willing to come and talk about civic pride, because I do have a number of people right here, me and checking me the workout, but I think that it would be good if we had new faces. If we had people who were proving to us that they are on the same line with us, and in terms of the need for more civic pride. So if you'd like to participate, send me a text, 664-4921. And believe me, I think that together we can work out something. But that is due for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometime next week, because we're taking this seriously.
Yep, and also we would like to inform everyone that the Sugar City Hoops Orange Walk District Basketball Association, they'll be having an under 18 open senior basketball tournament, and this opening night will be Friday, August 31st, which is tomorrow at the Orange Walk Multipurpose Complex, and it starts from 7:30. They will have the first one 7:30 and next game at 9 p.m. And this is the Sugar City Hoops promoting this sports like they always do. Raul and his crew, no? Always keeping up sports. But what you're talking about, these individuals that we are trying to see if we get on the show, the teaching will start here. The continuation of the teaching. It will be teaching for some that doesn't know. Because like the flag that now an ordinary piece of thing like this shirt, you know, and not an ordinary piece of cloth, the significance of that flag is much more than we would expect. I think the flag that the U.S. supposed to have, like what, they supposed to have like 52 stars or something, man.
50 stars, one for each.
50 stars.
One for each state.
And each of them star represent a state.
Right? Es lo que te representa a ti. La bandera es lo que nos representa a todos nosotros colectivamente. Y se le merece el respeto, se merece ese respeto siempre, siempre. Cuando tú tienes una bandera en la mano, digamos, estás bajando una bandera, esa bandera no debe de tocar el suelo. Por nada. Por nada. No hagas que te vean tocando el suelo. ¿Ok? Esa bandera tocando el suelo. Son protocolos, son cosas que tampoco debes de quemar una bandera. Eso es un desrespeto completo. Y nunca hagas eso. Eso lo haces simplemente, bueno, no voy a llegar a eso, no voy a meterme a decir eso, pero eso solo los terroristas lo hacen. Okay? Solo terroristas lo hacen.
They have some flags. I understand that they have some persons in Belize City that was doing some flags that are not authentic. I understand that the painting on the flags, the counterfeit one, has different colors of persons.
Well, it's a different blue, and it's a different, different blue, and also the
circle.
In the circle, I think that there are supposed to be two men.
Yes.
One is an Hispanic and one is a black man.
Right.
But it turns out that I think in the other one, the one that's not the real thing, okay, there is a big variation in color.
Yeah.
Okay?
The colors are not authentic.
The colors are not the correct thing. So please be careful with purchasing a flag. You should not be buying a flag because some people buy the, this is a really cheap one. That's not the real thing if that's not the real thing, you know. Simple and straight.
So if
they're not the real thing, if they're not the real thing.
So if you're buying a cheap one, if you think you're buying a Belizean flag, it's not a Belizean flag you're buying.
It's not a Belizean flag.
Right?
It looks like a Belizean flag, but it's not a Belizean flag. You must buy the original ones with the original color and the blue color, the original red color, and also with the Subumbra Floreo, with the logo and so forth in its right colors. You can't buy something, and I'm asking people to stop producing those ones that are not authentic colors. I mean, really.
The Belizean flag is so beautiful, man.
Of course it is.
It's a beautiful flag.
Of course it is. Pero vamos a tener absolutamente, la siguiente semana vamos a tener, primero Dios, toda esta información para que todos nosotros podamos, como una comunidad, como una sociedad, poder aprender a respetar tanto nuestro himno nacional, nuestra bandera y muchos otros. ¿Ok? No solo para el beneficio de aquellas personas beliceñas, nacidos beliceñas de familias beliceñas, pero también para aquellas personas que llegaron a este país como inmigrantes y que también por ser beliceños necesitan aprender a respetar nuestro himno y aprender a respetar nuestra bandera y todo lo que representa nuestro país de Belice. No porque eres nacido en El Salvador o en Honduras o en Guatemala quiere decir de que no vas a respetar. Y eres naturalizado beliceño, no tienes ningún derecho para respetar la bandera beliceña. Aquí vives, esta es tu casa, respétalo.
Yep. They got, but they got some born Belizeans too. Want to respect the flag and don't give a damn. When they see a flag, like it's not important for them to see a flag.
Porque no saben.
They don't know.
Pero tú empiezas a multarlos. Tú empiezas. Yo digo que aquí somos muy conformistas. Tanto nosotros, la gente, como las autoridades. También no hace ningún estorbo. Pero entonces, si no los mantenemos a un cierto nivel, a un estándar, entonces, ¿dónde vamos como país?
Yeah.
¿Dónde vamos?
Yep. So
vamos a perder todo.
So it be very interesting, educational, and of course, for you to
informative,
watch.
Yes.
Informative for you to watch.
Muy importante, muy importante para hacer esto.
Yeah. So as we continue here, Emmanuel, something strange happened yesterday with an arrest by the police department. There's an unusual arrest to the report in Orange Walk where a Mennonite from August Pine Ridge was charged for having a .223 rifle being fitted with a scope.
You mean a telescope?
Yeah.
Those,
Yeah, it was fitted with a scope. I think the rifle never come with that. But when it was licensed, it was not licensed with that fitted scope. And that scope was added onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is...
So what's the problem with adding the scope then?
You can only do that with a written permission from the Commissioner of Police. Because if you license that firearm, there's a description of that firearm. So you just can't add on something on it without informing the relevant authorities. Okay, I have this gun, I'll put one scope on it. Okay, why you put one scope on it? Is this scope authentic? Make us see why you do it. Maybe you never know. Maybe you never know what he was charged. Then he said he is 24-year-old Abraham Abe Friesen, and his rifle, which was told to us, looks something like the one that is found on the internet that they are showing us here. It's licensed, but police say he put a scope on it without the authorization of the commissioner. Now that sounds like pure technicality, right? He said, but we venture to say that pretty much every Mennonite in those rural areas has a similar scope affixed to their rifle.
But that still doesn't make it right.
No. Any amount of people who got it, but that means it's right.
But what do they use it for?
I don't know if they use it for hunting. I don't know if they use it for game. I don't know what they use it for. But according to the authorities, it's illegal for you to affix anything on a firearm after it has been licensed. Because when it's licensed with a description.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Understand that.
Yeah.
Just one little question. Mennonites are Belizeans, right?
Yes.
Is it required of them to learn the national anthem as well?
Why will?
And do they need to respect the national anthem? I believe yes.
I should believe so. Because since the license was gone, then they're adhering to the laws of Belize. So adhering to the laws of Belize, then you should respect the national anthem and the Belizean flag as well, because regardless of their ancestors comes from different places, just like you mentioned other people come from different countries, they are nationalized, but these young Mennonites are born here in Belize, so they are Belizeans.
So they are Belizeans. So they they inherited the right to respect the flag and to honor and to know the national anthem. But the question is, do they?
I wonder if they practice it in the school. If they do that practice in the school.
Does their educational system, or does our educational system insist that they learn the Belizean national anthem in their schools?
That's a very good observation there, but it's not a question, it's an observation. But it is very important.
Because how they live in Belizean territory, Belizean, they live here in Belize, so they need to respect, regardless if what their religious beliefs are.
But they have their religious.
Si toman nuestro guaro, si hacen nuestro trabajo, si todo altos privilegios de ser beliceño,
si ganan nuestro dinero para su trabajo. Right?
Y si tienen las tiendas y compran y venden el producto a la gran cantidad de beliceños, si controlan todo lo que es el producto lácteo, si controlan todo lo que es el producto, el arroz, el frijol, el maíz, bueno, todo lo que se trata de pollo, huevo, les estamos también pidiendo de que sean patriotas beliceños. ¿Saben ellos el himno nacional? ¿Saben ellos? ¿Se les insiste que deban de saber? ¿O será que los tenemos aislados ahí diciendo, es que ellos son menonitas, ellos no tienen que aprenderlo? ¿Será?
But they apply for Belizean passports too.
Their own Belizean passport. So
the PGS
too. Yeah, so I just wonder if just because ellos no se meten en política, pero eso no es política. No me des eso, ellos no se meten en política. Porque eso no es política. Eso es simplemente, como te dije hace un momento, heredaste el derecho, por ser beliceño, heredaste el derecho de respetar la bandera y el himno nacional.
Many Mennonites, as we all know, a lot of Mennonites travel to Mexico, especially Merida, for medical attention. And when they apply for their Mexican visa, they apply with their Belizean passport and as a Belizean.
As a Belizean. So I guess at the end of the day, they should learn the national anthem and they should also respect the Belizean national flag.
And the Belizean law. Somebody say usually a rifle brings a scope for long distance shooting tigers that attack the cattle. But according to the report, this one never had that and they just affix it to the gun, to the rifle. No? But you're right what you're saying, Emmanuel. I have to look at that, how they are people, because they are people, some of them are very big multimillionaire business people in this country of Belize. And I know some of them travel to the US as well, but when they travel there, they travel as a Belizean. When they get, some of them, when they get the US visa, they get it as a Belizean. So they should adhere to the laws of Belize and respect. Right?
Yes. And
maybe they do it and we don't know, you know. It's just an observation.
Maybe they do it, but it's just that I've never seen a Mennonite singing the national anthem. Have you?
Hello, good morning. Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. Show, please.
Your answer, go ahead.
All right. Mr. Martinez.
Yes.
I would like to know who have the title to the Milpan Clinic, I believe. Who have the title? Because who have the title to the clinic, I believe, what I want to pay for? Who have the title?
You talk about the Universal Health Center?
Yeah. Who have the title for that? Who have the title for that place?
You don't know. I don't know who has. You mean the Universal Health? That thing has evolved. Yes. That thing has evolved from one hand to the other, and I gather that tomorrow the House of Representatives is going to be voting in that on that topic. Am I right?
Yes, tomorrow, yes.
So the question is whether
you can please lower your television. Please lower your TV, sir. Please lower your TV. Yeah, because we have a strong feedback. Just lower the volume on your television.
Mr. Martinez,
yes, go ahead.
Look here. If the bank don't get the money,
we need to lower television, boss.
Why should we pay for it? And the bank don't get the money, right? Because it don't sell the hospital. Why should we pay for it?
That's a good question, sir.
No,
but I understand the question.
Something where the bank don't collect. The bank don't get money because it don't sell it. It don't sell it, right? The doctors then buy it. The doctors then buy the place. Why they will charge the Belizean people for the same thing? Huh?
Yes, sir. And it will take a little bit of research on my part to be able to answer you that question. But it's the same question that has baffled me. So I guess that that question is quite in order, and I will get to the bottom of it at least by tomorrow morning, and I have an answer for you, sir. Did you get that?
What is man start about milk pan? I wonder if we got any milk factory that Belize and who own the milk pan, please. You know, but that's something very serious. The caller has a great concern. Who own it? Where is the papers? Who have the papers?
Can you give us a little breakdown of the news for the news for the special sitting of the House tomorrow? Was it on the news?
I was trying to see if I could find it, but I'm not really to find it right there so at all. But yeah, no, I not find it. But I'm gonna try to find it when I go on a break because maybe I have to find it on a bigger computer, no?
I understand.
Yeah, because so sometimes on the phone everything not come up correct because I look on the maybe I look on this newscast from yesterday, but see if you can find it in one of these headlines that are there. But folks, you know this is the Sugar City Morning Show. Today the 30th. You know what? Tomorrow in a month. Tomorrow in a month, and guess what? Monday primary schools will be opening. We know that sometime like Macolada School they have the orientation day for Friday. Not sure if they will be having it this week, but all schools, primary schools, will reopen on Monday, which is the 3rd of September. So I want to urge you all to continue getting all your school supplies, getting everything ready for school, for back to school on Monday.
I just got a mail. It says that the bank has the papers for Universal. I cannot believe that is possible, but it has to be that they have some sort of lien. The bank has some sort of lien on that property, and therefore feel that because they have that lien, that they have a right to claim for the payment. Because if they didn't have a lien on that property, then they wouldn't have any right to claim. Do you follow? So if it has been sold, however, then how is it that the bank has the lien on the property? Those questions I cannot answer at the moment.
Once you
I will
pay
have
off,
to look it up.
Once you pay off, you should get back your documents, right?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's how it works. But then tomorrow and be a big day. The leader opposition, he said that they may ask him what's his way of voting. He said, well, he have to give the government a chance to vote. Then they want to decide how they vote.
Don't you think that's playing politics?
But I don't really know in the pan the government and the majority. So he must say, well, make them vote, and then we say how we vote. But then you can't go there with that kind of mind. You have to go there. This time a big thing when it happen. You have to go there and decide, okay, this is the way we going to vote. Are we going to vote? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess by now, speculations, everybody should supposed to know how the government will vote. I don't think the government will vote in a disfavor of the country of Belize. I believe the government will vote in favor of the country of Belize.
Mm-hmm.
That's my belief, you know? But then sometimes when things happen overnight, when you wake up next day, sometimes sunshine good, and when you wake up next day, your yard flood. Things change overnight.
Yes.
You understand?
Well, going back to that question that was posed to us, we're trying to get that, what you call it, and I know it's a very pertinent question, and given the fact that tomorrow there will be a special sitting of the House where that is going to be debated, okay? And if we should pay or if we should not pay. But, Checky, you mentioned a little while ago that the PUP has said
Not
that
the PUP. The leader of the opposition.
Oh, the leader of the opposition has said that, well, same thing if you ask me, that they will see how the government votes first, and then...
And it's only fair enough to give the government a chance for them to vote, then we will decide what we will do.
But are they supposed to be voting together in the House of Representatives?
Yes, but I don't know. I guess it was, I don't know if they are called out by divisions, by constituents. I don't know how they want to do it. But I guess probably he must have figured they were called out on the government side before and then on the opposition. But then they could probably say, okay, if the government have the majority, so what? If they vote yes, what should we do? Should we just abstain? Or should we just...
I think that you're going to begin the practice of calling out people. In other words, Albert's division, how do you vote? No, whatever.
Yeah.
Then that same thing should be applied to every single member of the House, regardless of UDP or your PUP. So it stands as a record that you voted in a certain way.
Yeah, so you vote your own conscience.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's going to be rather interesting.
So
rather interesting.
So, but what? So what if we go on the government side before for the representatives to vote and everybody vote? Let's say they got a majority that votes yes, and there's no way that if the opposition vote no, that could make a swing. Will it be fair on them to say, okay, we abstain because the government has the majority already?
But it will depend on the standing orders of the House. Well, you can abstain from voting, yes, but you will have to suffer the consequences of abstaining from the vote.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, yes.
Because on such an important issue for you to abstain is going to be rather standing, it's going to be standing out.
Yeah. But remember, if this present House right now vote not to pay, then that doesn't mean that the bill is right off, because the next government can come into power and they can vote and say,
well, let it be on their conscience.
You understand what I tell you?
It will be on their conscience.
But that's the way it's set up, right? Not because they go and the government say, okay, we know they pay, and the next one say they abstain or they not have the majority and then they don't pay. 2 years time the government change. Whosoever in a power, that can be tailored again, and they will come up and they will go and they will vote. Then they decide how they vote. Then.
Well, it depends on the way the law, not the law, but the presentation is tabled in the House of Representatives. Because yeah, if it is said that this is like the ICJ thing, once and for all, well, then it cannot be presented. But if there's provision for presenting it within a couple of years again.
Yeah. True.
Then so it depends on the way it is written and presented.
And then if
I believe
if it happened that way, that it could be presented on a later date, then I believe that the interest keeps on rising. Because it's
you see, yes, and I was just thinking aloud just now in terms of the question that was posed to us by the gentleman a while ago. The case evolved in such a way that it was hard to follow exactly what happened. Yes, I understand your point, sir, that if the bill, if the hospital or the clinic was sold to another group of gentlemen, that obviously the bank has already received payment for it.
So the bank don't collect.
So the bank don't collect, and then the question is, why is it that you're taking this to court? But there must be some sort of thing there which we don't know at the moment, and that's the reason why I promised I'll be checking up on it. And I think that I read something about it. I think that Mr. Noble, Nato, was the one who explained it to me, and I'll have to talk to Nato about that.
But
so I'll certainly try to have an answer for you tomorrow, sir.
But remember, then the opposition claimed that this money was already paid. The money may don't come and they may don't pay after them. But then they say the Prime Minister in Ghana, he pulled back the money. But then we understand the money never come for that. The money may come for other projects in Belize.
The money came for housing projects in Belize. So how dare you take that money and use it for pay one private doctor's bill?
And that's their argument.
That's the argument. And some people believe it. Oh, boy, me don't pay, me don't pay. But yeah, boy, me don't pay at your expense. And it's wrong for people who had been depending on the housing grant to be told, I'm sorry, but we had to pay some irresponsible doctor's bill, and you know, well, sorry, you can't get nothing anymore.
I meet one lady.
I think that is wrong.
I meet one very struggling lady for Carmelita some time ago. I can't say months or years, I cannot really remember. And I see this lady, I know this lady always got stress because I bills with the kids there and so. And I see this lady, they come so happily, they walk down, go by Universal. I tell her, hey, what's up? You look happy today. He said, boy, I got money in my hand. I tell her what happened. I got in the DFC, gonna pay off one loan, and then they tell me that I don't have to pay because the government don't take care of it already. You don't write up, they say, I so happy, I don't know what to do. I tell her, well, keep on being happy and you leave money with me and pay, try use it for something good, man. Lady happy.
When was that?
Some time ago, I don't really remember well. Good morning, guys. This is concerning UHS. This is a big bone in the throat of the Belizean people and will continue hurting us. They say, tremendously. Thanks to the PUP, I do not see how they will turn it over and blame UDP. The point is that in that business, there are loyal PUPs and they are the ones laughing at this time.
Loyal PUPs?
There are loyal PUPs. Are people that are loyal to their party. So I think he's saying that these are some of the persons that benefit, so they're happy.
Some of these doctors were loyal PUPs and therefore we have to end up paying their bill? This is PUP corruption, the corruption PUP style.
But you think their claim that they are doing is legitimate, saying that, okay, money be don't come, and Barrow take back the money?
What do you think?
I think the Prime Minister did the right thing.
I agree with
because the money was not for that. If that
Thank
for
you.
that,
and I think that I have gone on record saying if that money was not meant for that, how dare you take money without the people's permission? You know, more than $10 million.
That like
so you say, oh, I will take them $10 million, and they will cancel the bill that the doctors did not pay. Remember that this is a group of doctors who did not pay their bill. All right? But government, we don't sign one paper saying, in case then default, that we don't pay for it.
Yeah.
So the doctors refused to pay the bill. Government had to pay for it. Who are these doctors? I gather some of them are big, loyal PUP supporters. So I gather.
But
so
then you could
quite on point.
You could put it like this to Mr. Martinez, that let's say that the government gives a grant. You want your daughter go to school, the high school. The government give one grant, and then that you go to high school. But somehow, the lady never did the right there. So the money come, but the lady or the father or the mother could have taken out the money. Let's get this. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Question. When you take something that is not yours, what do you call it?
Robbery, theft.
Thank you. So that makes you... What does that make them?
It makes them thieves.
Thank you very much, sir.
So the mom was not there, so this money come for this student go to high school and grant from the government or from some organization, and the man say, well, you know what, I buy a ride. I take one ride, take this money, I buy a ride. The money will come for your picnic education. And that person decide to buy a ride. The money never, and so when the wife come back and he say, hey, you have to sell that vehicle, you have to give me back my money. He said, but I take the money, yeah, but the money never come for that. The money come for make the picnic in Ghana high school. So you have to sell that vehicle, mortgage it, or so you can get back my money if you give me back my money. It's the same situation, right?
Same situation.
The money never come for that.
Exactly so.
Why you try to use the money for that? It never come for that.
And even more, it becomes even more pointed when a prime minister, because at least in the case of a husband and wife,
you can work out all the
understand. Oh, that my husband, man. Oh, that my wife, that she gonna make the deal. But in this case, is his money coming from a country? Okay, and used and meant for low-income housing for the country of Belize, and this man took this money and paid off the doctor's private bills. And then the poor people of Belize ended up with zilch. So how can that be right?
But now the Prime Minister is being blamed because they said the bill may don't pay. And the man got pull back the money.
But they're just trying to justify themselves. Oh, that we don't pay the bill, we don't pay the bill, we don't pay the bill. But how did you use the bill? How did you pay the bill? You paid it with money that was not yours.
And why should the government have had to pay that bill?
You know what I mean? You paid it with money that was not yours. So how can that be right? How can that be right? How can you justify yourself by saying, oh, but we don't pay the money? And given the fact that the money that you used to pay that bill was not yours in the first place, and you never supposed to use it.
And that bill wasn't a bill of the Belizean people as well. But
you know? So how can you possibly justify yourself there? How can you do that? That is my question. How can you do that? I just don't see any way that you can do that. You understand?
Yep. Okay, Pa, it's 29 after 8.
It's 29 minutes after 8. Let's take a break. We'll be right back with you after these messages.
Before we signed up for DigiNet, things at home were a bit...
Mom, I just having up the internet. Fix it.
Chaotic when it came to the internet. But since we signed up for DigiNet, fiber optic internet for your home, everything has been going awesome. Everyone can be online at the same time, consistent and reliable speeds, no more fighting for internet. It's a mother's dream. It's so affordable. I got a 20 megabyte plan for only $169 monthly. Plus, it comes bundled with a free postpaid plan and free home phone service. We're saving over $200 monthly. It's an unbelievable deal. Perfect for families. Trust me. Visit your nearest BTL office and ask about DigiNet today.
Now available in Corozal. Coming soon to San Ignacio.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
A fast and reliable internet connection is crucial to the success of any business. That's why we at Pingoti chose DigiNet. Not only is it affordable, but it is service we can depend on to keep our business running 24/7. Plus, our DigiNet business plan allows us to stay ahead of the competition. For only $99, we get a dependable fiber connection at super fast speeds. Visit your nearest BTL office and ask about how DigiNet can enhance your business today.
Now available in Corozal. Coming soon to San Ignacio.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Residents of Dangriga now have their very own brand new modernized multi-purpose complex, compliments of the government of Belize. This $3.5 million investment in the cultural capital will host sporting events, cultural events, and shows, and can double as a hurricane shelter. Features include seating for 1,000, a fully FIBA certified wooden court, locker rooms with full bathrooms, a stage and changing rooms backstage, concession stands, office space, and ample parking. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 24 minutes before 9 o'clock. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show, las 9 menos 24 minutos. Durante el segmento anterior, estuvimos hablando acerca de varios temas, pero nos vino una llamada que nos llevó directamente a la discusión que teníamos planificado para este segmento.
All right, this one said, the damage was done from the very time the PUP Prime Minister gave this loan. He told them, no worry, if you can't pay, the government will pay. Damage done. Thomas Opin, Belize so, it is written off, shall be done, so shall be done PUP style. Amén, amén, amén.
Estuvimos hablando acerca de el tema de Universal Healthcare Partners. Y te estarás preguntando, bueno, y si es que no te recuerdas, te estarás preguntando, ¿y qué es eso? ¿Y por qué es que debemos no sé si ustedes se recuerdan, pero hace un tiempito, hace un año, el Belize Bank llevó al gobierno de Belice a la corte por una cuenta que se debía de parte del gobierno de Belice. El gobierno de Belice le debía al Belize Bank una cantidad de dinero. Pero ¿cómo es de que esta cantidad de dinero se quedó a deber al Belize Bank? Vamos a entrar tantito en esto. Cuando se formó Universal Healthcare, y por eso ese mensaje vino a tiempo correcto, se estaba introduciendo lo que es el National NHI, National Health Initiative o algo a eso. Y el gobierno está buscando un hospital para empezar este National Healthcare Initiative.
Para ayudar a la gente.
Para ayudar a la gente. Ayudar a la gente porque el NHI es servicios buenos a precio bajo. ¿Ok? Es más, como lo que tiene Corozal, vas y te atienden y bien te atienden y si no tienes que pagar, no pagas. Si no, si pagas algo, es bien mínimo. Resulta de que había este grupito de doctores que esencialmente son PUP, que dijeron, yo, nosotros queremos tomar esta oportunidad. Ellos se unieron, tuvieron un arreglo con el gobierno, que les dijo al gobierno, ok, ustedes hagan el préstamo al banco, construyan su edificio, hagan su préstamo y si ustedes no lo pueden pagar, el gobierno de Belice va a pagar su cuenta de ustedes. Si te das cuenta, ahí hay algo malo. ¿Cómo un gobierno va a aceptar pagarle su deuda de doctores? Que se supone doctores hacen lana. ¿Ok? Pero, ¿cómo es? Así trabaja el PUP. Y yo no tengo ninguna razón por mentir aquí. Así trabaja. Les dio la garantía que el gobierno de Belice iba a pagar la cuenta. Pues, ¿sabes qué? Los doctores nunca pagaron la cuenta. Se construyó el edificio. Fue $25 millones con edificio, y los benditos doctores jamás. El Belize Bank entonces le manda una carta al gobierno en el tiempo de Said Musa y le dice, esto es referente a la deuda que tienes al arreglo que tienes con Universal Healthcare, donde el gobierno de Belice va a pagar esta cuenta, esta deuda. Ahora, si yo y tú tenemos una deuda, tú puedes ir al gobierno a pedirle que te pague esa cuenta. Nadie, ni yo, ni Chequi, ni nadie puede ir a hacerlo. ¿Por qué esos doctores lo pudieron conseguir? Porque la corrupción del PUP. Por eso es de que al PUP lo votaron fuera del gobierno en el año 2008, porque era el gobierno más corrupto que jamás habíamos visto. Millones y millones y millones de dólares, compañeros. Literalmente robados. Es el mismo PUP que hoy en día se está poniendo como el santo, que dice, yo ya sufrí las consecuencias de todos esos años y ahora ya estoy vestido de blanco. Ya no soy malo como antes. No puede ser así. Sin embargo, lo llevaron a corte, lo perdió, lo llevaron a la corte suprema, lo perdió, lo perdió el Belize Bank, lo llevaron a la corte al regional del Caribe y el bendito juez dijo que lo tiene que pagar Belice, pero puso una condición: si es de que el gobierno, si es de que la Casa de Representantes vota sí, entonces se puede pagar. ¿Y qué tal si la Casa de Representantes vota no? No lo tiene que pagar. ¿Y qué entonces qué pasó con la cuenta? Nos puso una situación bastante difícil. Mañana se supone que es el voto, y lo importante aquí es ver cómo va a votar el PUP, porque ya sabemos en muchos casos que el UDP dice, nosotros vamos a votar que no se pague la cuenta, porque al final del día eso está mal lo que hizo el PUP.
Son casi 90 millones de dólares.
Son casi 90 millones de dólares, compañeros. El PUP dice, pero es que ya lo habíamos pagado. Sí, lo intentaron, lo pagaron. Pero lo pagaron con dinero que no debió de ser usado para pagar esa cuenta. Así que el primer ministro Barrow ordenó que el banco le regresara el dinero
para la gente de Belice,
porque ese dinero había venido para construir casas para cierta gente de bajos recursos. Pero el PUP lo había tomado ese dinero sin permiso, y había pagado privadamente, hacia escondiditas, había pagado la cuenta del banco. Ahora el PUP dice, pero ya lo habíamos pagado. El cuento es, ¿con qué dinero lo pagaste? Dinero que no era tuyo. Dinero que no vino para eso. Así que va a ser un día bastante interesante mañana, cuando tanto el UDP y el PUP vota mañana si es que se debe de pagar los 90 millones o no se debe de pagar los 90 millones. Yo estoy convencido que no se debe de pagar. Ni siquiera no ahora. Si el PUP quiere pagarlo, y si algún día ellos entran, Dios no quiera, al gobierno, pues que ellos lo paguen. Ellos entonces se van a coronar como traidores a este país. Ojalá y tú tengas la claridad de vista para poder verlo, como al final del día nos pueden seguir robando nuestro dinero.
Text messages. It says Said Musa endorsed that loan without GOB approval. So imagine if I were in government, what they do with the rice. Hey, they something to do houses what they did with the first 75 of the Petro Caribe. Then somebody said, the next one said, the PUP should not use the excuse saying that let's see how the government, let's give the government a chance to vote, then we will vote.
That's exactly my point. Why wait until you be vote? That's not like politics to me.
Hello, good morning, Universal Radio.
Tomorrow will be a big day for Johnny Briseño.
Why, sir?
Tomorrow we'll see how much he loves the country of Belize and not his cronies.
But Carla, he is saying that he will give the government the opportunity to vote. Then they will decide how they vote, because it's only right that the government get the opportunity to vote. When they see how the government vote, then they will decide what they will do.
He is dodging the bullet. At the end of the day, he needs to vote yes or no. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter how the government votes. It's how he votes. And we will see. It's a big test for him. So let us see where he will go from there. Thank you.
You see, people feel very strongly against it, you know.
What do you think?
La gente se siente, tiene fuerte, tiene una, está convencido de que no se debe de pagar ese dinero, porque al final del día vamos a pagarle la cuenta de doctores que se metieron en un negocio privado. Nosotros no tenemos que ver nada con eso. Nada, en absoluto tenemos que ver con eso. Si a ellos les fue mal, eso es pedo de ellos. Sí. ¿No es así?
Yes, it's exactly that. But I wonder what they call me when they say it's a test for Johnny. Then we will see what.
Because obviously people are watching to see how he will vote. It's a very important thing, because what if he says, yes, we should vote, that we should pay? Then you know that he becomes a minion of Michael Ashcroft. Because at the end of the day, Belize Bank is owned by Michael Ashcroft, and if you are voting yes, you're voting that Michael Ashcroft received $90 million more out of our hard-earned money that comes from you, the people. So he will vote for things to get harder for the Belizean public. If he votes yes, that we should pay, he is telling you that he doesn't care about you, the people. That it could get harder, and he doesn't care. He wants it to get harder for you.
Yeah,
that's if he votes yes. So people are watching him.
And I believe on both sides, anybody who abstain, that because I believe they're in favor. And I don't know if you could abstain. You will say, well, I don't know
the standing orders of the House in that respect.
But
I know if you can abstain.
I hope it will be a yes or no. Like everybody have to vote. You either vote yes or either vote no. And like you say, it going by divisions. Albert swap how you vote. Tracy didn't know. Tracy I say how she vote. Belize Rural not clear the land. How do you vote? Orange Walk Central. How do you vote?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the man-to-man, vote for vote. So how the votes go to the numbers are make up there, right?
That's exactly the way it's going to be done. They're going to be calling out the members of the House. Tú como tú votas. Tú como tú votas. It's not going to be by a raise of hand.
Or the ayes got it, or
the ayes have it. Speaker, the ayes have it. No, it's not going to be like that. You, Mr. Man, how you vote?
Say it.
So clearly, each individual will have to defend his decision, his or her decision, to vote in any particular way.
I will see it live right up on this station.
I will be seeing it live here on this station. Ladies and gentlemen, va a ser un día bastante interesante mañana. Queremos ver cómo el PUP va a votar mañana. Si es que se le debe pagar a Michael Ashcroft $90 millones por el escándalo de United Healthcare Services, que termina siendo una cuenta de doctores privados que nunca pagaron su cuenta y que el gobierno de Belice les había dicho una garantía a estos doctores PUPs de que el gobierno lo va a pagar, el gobierno lo va a pagar. Pues ¿sabes qué? Los doctores nunca lo pagaron y le dejaron ensartado al gobierno la cuenta de 25 millones. Resulta que con esos 25 se fueron a 30 y de 30 se fueron no sé a cuánto, a 39 y con interés de 50 millones de dólares. Resulta de que ahora ya llegó a casi 90 millones de dólares.
Almost 4 times.
Y quieren que el gobierno lo pague. Yo estoy convencido, que el gobierno no debe pagar nada. Pero vamos a ver cómo votan los políticos mañana. Vamos a ver si es que el PUP realmente tiene amor por la gente o si tiene finalmente el amor de Michael Ashcroft. Porque también recuerden de que si John Briceño vota no debemos de pagar. ¿Qué va a ser la relación entre él y Michael Ashcroft? Recuerde que él y Michael Ashcroft son dueños de Smart.
So they're tight.
¿Ok? Recuerda.
The man, they're in a tight position.
Recuerda.
They're in a tight position, like either a friendship
Okay.
with the business or the people I Belize.
Thank you. ¿Es bien Michael Ashcroft o la gente de Belize? Esto no lo puedes poner de ninguna otra forma. Pero te lo va a tratar de vender mañana el cuento de que tenemos una responsabilidad como país soberano de pagar nuestras deudas.
But you think they will get away with it by them saying that we will give the government the chance to vote because they are the majority, and when they vote, then we decide how we will vote?
I don't know if he has that option,
You don't know. Somebody said, if I was a speaker, I would put the PUP to vote first.
Thank you. I would even put call them out first and says, let's go by alphabetical order. So that way you don't do the government side first. You mix it. Government and opposition. Government and opposition. Government and opposition. Let me see what he can do about that.
Bail up. GOB don't pay in PUP Superbond. Disgrace of GOB paid side corruption.
La gente se siente fuertemente en contra de ellos, compañeros. Queremos ver cómo el PUP va a votar mañana. Los estamos esperando. Si votan sí, entonces fácilmente los van a clasificar. No como buenos patriotas, pero como traidores a su país.
But they could also use that. They say, hey, better we vote yes one time so we pay their people, because our next government come in, then interest will go higher and higher and higher, because if you send...
Ese es el cuento que les van a vender a la gente. Y la gente va a decir, ok. Pero eso va a ser por presión, porque no quiere votar en contra de Michael Ashcroft. Recuerda que Smart no le pertenece solamente a la familia Briceño. Pero, ¿quiénes tienen los grandes intereses en Smart? Michael Ashcroft. ¿Quién es el dueño de Belize Bank? Michael Ashcroft. Hello, ponte a pensar.
It's 5 minutes away from 9. Before we go, there is a media invitation. The Niche Board of Directors respond to leaked emails. All members of the media are invited to hear the response of the Board of Directors of the National Institute of Culture and History to the recent leaked email. This press conference will be held at the Marian Jones Sporting Complex today, 10 in the morning. All media houses they will need to set up their equipment. Kindly arrive there by 9:40 to ensure their cameras and microphones are
Is that today?
placed. Today.
Okay. No way we can do it.
We can't make it. But Emmanuel, it's an interesting morning. Today is the 30th. Tomorrow in a month, by August gone. MAGA season, celebration season coming. And it's good that we're not getting no disaster in a hurricane. We're halfway in a hurricane season.
Well, it begins June, July, August, September, October, November, halfway.
Halfway.
But remember that the hurricane season,
the high season
for hurricane is September, and in particular October for us.
Yeah.
Because that's when the cold fronts begin to come, and then that's when most what do you call the Cape Verde? Cape Verde? Am I using it right? Anyway, the hurricane or the storms stopped coming out of Africa and crossing the Atlantic, but most of them formed then within the Caribbean.
Yep.
All right?
Yep. So.
And then in their regular northwest trajectory, when they come by the Yucatan Peninsula and the cold fronts coming down, that's what brings them down more towards us, and that's when they're like this. Okay?
Yeah, and that's why in September you feel some strong heat, no Joe? I don't know if that's what cause it, but in September the heat will go down and no.
It's unbearable. You see, it's the heat and the humidity.
Yeah, the humidity.
Yeah, the humidity.
Very, very, very strong, especially.
Versus if you there in places like the desert in New Mexico, it could hot, but you know the sweat.
Yeah.
At least not as much.
Yeah. But in September time, especially when you go to the city, in between, you know how the houses that stand in the city, you feel the heat by, and then you feel like your foot wants stick on the ground.
Yes, but the good thing is that come October, the ending of October, you have these nice cool mornings.
Yeah. So, since tomorrow is the ending of the month, we'll be having Superintendent of Police, the man in charge of Orange Walk, Mr. Che, Mr. David Che. He's going to be here to talk to you all about the commencement of the celebration season. How to behave, how to get things done, how to put things in proper order. And then after that we have
Then after that we have personnel from the Belize Marketing and Development Corporation. Mr. Emil Usher will be here with us in the second half of the show. So primero el superintendente Chi estará mañana con nosotros. Ya confirmamos con él, ya reconfirmamos con él. También ya con Emil de Belize Marketing Board. Ya confirmamos y ellos estarán puestos, primero Dios, para estar mañana con nosotros. Y mañana estará bastante interesante. No se olviden de sintonizarse. La siguiente semana también estamos planificando una semana de patriotismo, de orgullo cívico, y digo orgullo cívico porque decimos, yo amo mi país, Belice, yo lo amo, y ya estás ahí tirando basura por todo lado. Si lo amaras como dices que lo amas, lo protegerías. Lo protegerías. No permites ver que la gente ensucia el país. Pero tú ves las calles. No es tanto porque el Town Council no lo limpia, pero porque nosotros los beliceños, perdónenme, pero voy a ser muy honesto, no sabemos mantener limpios nuestras calles. Hasta cierto punto somos puercos. Así, la neta. Que porque hay alguien que lo va a limpiar, Una ciudad limpia. Y me acabo de recordar que un señor compartió esto muy importante conmigo ayer. Una ciudad limpia depende no tanto en la cantidad de limpieza que se le hace, pero en su habilidad de la misma gente que vive dentro del país de no ensuciarlo. ¿Ok? Eso es muy importante. No lo dije en la misma forma que el Señor me lo dijo, porque pues no puedo recordarme las palabras exactas que lo dijo. Pero el mensaje es, aprendamos a mantener limpio nuestro país, nuestro entorno, nuestras calles, nuestros patios, para que en torno podamos mantener limpio nuestras calles. Primero nuestros patios, luego nuestras calles. Yo no te puedo pedir que mantengas la calle limpia si tu patio está hecho una porqueza. No lo puedo. Tienes que aprender a limpiar tu patio primero y luego limpiar la calle. Es simple, bastante simple.
Yeah, well, it's time for us to go, pa.
Es las 9:01. Aquí agradeciendo al equipo de producción, a Chequi. Chequi, muchas gracias.
Thank you, pa.
Por tu compañía, pero importantemente a ustedes, la audiencia que nos acompaña y que siempre está con nosotros compartiendo. hay ciertos temas que me rebosan dentro y que me hacen sentir fuertemente acerca de cómo debemos de actuar. Pero eso simplemente es una respuesta natural, porque pudiéramos estar haciendo mucho mejor. Gracias por la participación. Este show repite hoy por la noche a las 9 de la noche. Recordándoles, mañana estaremos a la misma hora, así que cuídense. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
I'm Robert Cheque Usher, if the good Lord so will. Myself and Emmanuel will be back tomorrow, so we see hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Hasta luego, Cheque. Nos vemos mañana a la misma hora.